Imagine this.
Oh, fucking.
All right.
Uh-huh.
What if you go to the bottom of Mariana's Trench, right?
Okay. Okay. Of course.
And Danny DeVito is right there. What would you do? Like, if I was operating that machine that went down there, to be straight up, like, because obviously you don't go in the water, like, clothed, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of like a
Yeah,
little
of
naked,
course.
so you get to see his flabs and shit. Honestly, I think I would climax at that moment. Oh no, you know me, man. Like, this is a small town. I'm a nice guy. I've got good vibes coming off me. 160 and a 60. I mean, like, I don't see the wrong here, officer. Like, I'm just gonna go. All right.
Yeah.
Not to sound weird or anything. World War II, you know that. I don't know if you've heard
Yes.
heard that one before.
Yes. Of course.
That shit's busted.
I've never heard of
that shit's busted. I'm a World War II fanatic.
I don't deal with the crazy.
Yeah, no, if I can commit some genocide like right before my eyes, I'm going to pursue that, I'm a threat to society. Well, my name's Iron Cow. I'll be the host today, and I've got a co-host. His name is
A Swicko.
What does that even fucking mean?
I don't. But what do you mean? What does it mean? It's my name.
What? Like, is it just a gamer tag?
Yeah.
Well, like? Do you have a background for it?
Yeah, me and the boys were in a chat room. We were fucking playing some Hunt Showdown.
Oh, so is this like a recent thing?
No. It was like, what? It's been a year ago. Shit.
A year?
Basically, I was trying to, basically, one of my teammates goes and he fucking gets a sick ass kill with a fucking Sparks. And I was like saying sweet and sick at the same time, and it became Swick. And then I was like, that's perfect. I'm changing that to my username.
That's actually kind of a neat name. Now that it has some background to it. For me, mine isn't mine isn't that unique. I wonder how many people just have unique names. Like, I read all these names of people because I've been streaming for so long, and I've read thousands of names, and it's just like, are these names actually unique and interesting and cool, or are they just like random shit? Like, I mean, obviously, Come Guzzler 29, I don't think that really has a background to it. To be quite
someone that is their username.
Oh yeah, are you shitting me? Yeah. No, I've had like 30 people come into my chat and be like, oh, hey, check my new name, and his name is like Iron Cow fucks like lollies, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. This is who I am. That's when I know I hit my peak. And that is when
peak performance.
Yes, exactly. That's when I hit my peak. After my peak, I fell through. I couldn't take it anymore. So I've been on a hiatus since God knows when. I don't know. I mean, I want to come back to streaming. I am. I've been like, so
I saw some of your cow study streams. Classic.
The cows. Okay, so the thing with the cow study shit is, like, I was sitting here reading, guess what?
Boring
this book
shit.
Right here. It's called Give Me Liberty. And as you could tell through the couple flipped pages, it's boring as fuck.
Oh, bro, it looked. I feel like part of history is just like some of it is actually like really really cool, and like what we can take away from it, and then other parts it's like who the hell cares?
I mean, me personally, right? As a
Uh huh.
scholar and a historian myself,
As a brilliant mind
exactly,
yourself,
as a historian
as a man of
major
culture.
in all of history, and a clever-minded man, and
Mhm.
a very fluent researcher in all
Of
categories of
course.
history. Um, I
Sound
think it's
pretty
all
smart.
important to me personally, right? And the thing is that with every piece of history, we can take something out of it. Like for me, I'm a
Yeah.
not not to sound weird or anything. World War II, you know that. I don't know if you've heard
Yes.
of that one before.
Yes. Of course.
That shit's busted.
I've never
That
heard of
that
World War
that
II.
that shit's busted. I'm a
Brr.
I'm a World War II fanatic. I am a major fan of like the documentaries and
Oh yeah.
the oh my god, man, don't even get me like I'll sit there at like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, like not as of recent, but like dude, I used to
Yeah.
just sit there for like 12 hours a
Oh,
day.
some of the World War II documentaries are like very
Oh
well
my
made.
god, that's an art form right there,
And here's the
documentaries.
thing, is like here's the other thing, is when you're like in when you're doing like World War II, when you look into World War II, all the technology that was developed in World War II is kind of fucking insane.
Well, okay, yeah. Well,
Like,
before we hop on that train, because like, oh my god, I have some shit to talk about that. Like, yeah, no, that's totally true. Technology advances at a unprecedented level. That's not even the right phrase for it,
uh-huh.
but like, but World War II, right? And like most documentaries are just an art form. They're super well
Yeah.
made. They're all
Oh,
beautiful, and
definitely.
like they all have this like same similar way they're made, but like they're all different.
Yeah.
And like I think there's like a whole entire course in college and like film school and stuff of just documentaries. Like, you know, you've got the film, you've got the like drama stuff, and then you've got fucking just documentaries. And like
Yeah.
people will go into that knowing they want to just do documentaries and that's it, because like it's a whole nother spiel, it's a whole nother ball game. And
Oh yeah. Definitely.
that's it's something else. But like, okay, World War II, right? For me, what
Uh-huh.
fascinates me so much about it is the fact of like the bloodshed, but also the fact of like German people being ignorant to the complete disregard for human
Oh.
like human rights in a sense.
Oh. I mean, the way they did their propaganda was I mean, I'm not saying that the Nazis were not good in any sort of way, but their
Well, the thing is
propaganda
that they were good in their
was
own way.
fucking insane. Like the the way they made people just slow like think about
Uh,
this. Like first it started with like you don't you they eased people into it. And then at like near like the 3 year mark, they had like their neighbors telling on each other. Like literally just their neighbors just snitching on them.
well, the
Cause
thing with that is that they already had like a president or precedent um, hatred
yeah,
for Jewish people, just for the fact of like they saw them
yeah,
as stealing the jobs of the German people. Like there was already a precedent in place already like that hated this culture, and Jewish people have always
yeah,
been hated. Like nobody really likes them. I mean, even nowadays, you know. I mean,
yeah.
not just kidding. But uh, by the way, it's a joke. I don't know if that's clarifiable, but
Uh, yeah,
they,
no, you
yeah.
gotta make sure you don't get canceled on Twitter
Oh,
anymore.
yeah, that's a thing too. But Fuck Twitter. You know, I ignore it.
It's fine though. If we get canceled on Twitter, we'll get more views. Facts.
Is that how that
We're just big
works?
braining. I mean, think about this for a second. I'm just gonna say this.
No, 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 no,
So,
no, no. I got this. All right, we just need to start
alrighty,
spewing some
alrighty.
racist ass shit. We need to be the hatred. You know, we need to get banned off YouTube
Yes,
immediately. Just
toxicity is the way to
it's
go.
it's not even toxicity. It's just racism. You know, it's just being cultured beyond the point. It's becoming not an alpha male, but a sigma male. You know, it's do you know what sigma male means?
Yes, yes, of
Like
course.
John Wick. All right, John Wick. He's racist, man. I know he is. You can't be a sigma male and not be racist. That's the thing.
That's the requirement to become a
That
sigma
is the
male.
requirement. And we'll become sigma males, and we'll just be flat out just absolutely just benign. You know Temple OS? That like one program that
Yeah,
got programmed by this
yeah, of
dude
course.
and he thought he was like the god and shit. Dude,
Yeah,
he said some fucked up racist shit. And
sigma male
yeah, no, he's
confirmed.
Sigma male. And guess what? He is a treasured internet. He's an internet treasure, right?
Yeah, he is.
Everybody knows who he
Facts.
is. Everyone respects his work. And he was racist. Hitler? Man. Not everybody, but most people respect his work. You know, no, some people respect his work. I'm not pointing fingers or anything, but like people respect that, you know, and just his ability to conquer an entire continent entirely almost.
Yeah.
He even went to Africa, man. Like, why the
Yeah.
fuck would you go to Africa? I mean, like, obviously it's because, you know, the British people were
More
there.
land.
Yeah, more land, you know. Yeah, that's what it is, you know.
Easy resources,
Easy
baby.
resources.
It's all about economy.
Exactly. Well, yeah, they did push there for like oil stuff. But
Oh yeah.
it's what was I? Yeah. What was I saying? Shit.
Bro.
Oh yeah, back to Sigma male. Yeah, now just you know being racist and being fucked up. You know, I mean maybe this isn't modern day. Like maybe this is out of our time, out of our league at the moment. But this is something we have to dip our feet in. You know,
Yeah.
pushing our limits
Yeah.
as
Exactly.
as a human
As content
and
creators.
possibly going beyond what is considered normal.
Bro, when do we get our statues of us?
Once we start spelling out racist slurs and
Oh, gosh.
talking down
Okay.
to minority groups.
To
Yeah.
everyone.
No, that's
No, I just talked down to literally everyone.
no,
I don't
no,
care
no, no,
who
no,
you
no, no,
are.
no. You can't talk down to everybody as a Sigma male. Like that Temple OS guy. If you look at his rants, man, he doesn't talk shit on white people. You know. He,
Bro.
he
Well, yeah, we don't
categorizes
talk
his, rants.
we don't talk shit to the Sigma males.
I mean,
Everybody who is normal,
uh,
offend them.
offend them. Fuck you. You got
Exactly.
depression? Oh.
Stop being
Yeah,
sad.
no, what the fuck, dude? You crippled? Oh my god, I'm gonna shove you down these stairs. I could break your legs twice. Doesn't matter. Oh
Bruh.
my god, it's one of those things. But yeah, no, the Temple OS guy, man, he only targeted minorities for the most part. I think, you know, I haven't
Yeah.
gone through the archives too much, but that was the main thing, is that, and that's what made him a Sigma male. Hitler, that's what made him a Sigma male, man. He just really strove for what he wanted. And that's something to acknowledge and to appreciate, you know. Not because I vouch for that or I'm a sympathizer for what he's done. Either or.
I'm saying that he got his gold
You
done,
know,
though.
yeah, no, he struck gold. You know, he was mining that silver. He was creating
Oh,
he's
yeah.
creating some iron pickaxes finding those
Oh yeah,
diamonds.
and for any of our Gen Z viewers, he was mining all the Bitcoin, all the
Yeah,
Dogecoin.
no,
Classic.
dude. Oh my God! Don't even get me started on that. You remember when you mentioned World War II technologies, man?
Yeah.
Hitler started Bitcoin. Google it, man. It's straight facts. Hitler started Bitcoin.
Bro, so there's this YouTuber I watch. I think
Is it Hitler?
it's not what you
Is it?
think.
It's Hitler, right?
No, no,
No.
no.
Okay.
But basically, this guy goes over like hella military technology, and he was talking about like how the Germans in World War II invented rolling bombs or bouncing
Mm-hmm.
bombs, what they were called, basically. So, basically, what made them scary was basically they wouldn't detonate off the rip. They'd bounce a couple. It would be like skipping a stone, except that you have an explosive in there.
It's just it's
Classic.
balancing hot potato.
And then basically, you know, people would think, oh, it's just a it's a dud bomb. You know, who gives a shit?
So wait,
And
it would
then 2 or 3 days later, boom.
oh, so it's a couple days after.
Yeah, it's a delayed
Okay,
bomb.
I thought you
So
said it
that's
was
what
a,
made
a
it so
rolling
fucking.
bomb. Like I thought you said
Well,
it just rolled
it
20
actually.
feet and just kind of like
I mean,
sat
it.
there for 30
Yeah,
seconds and
it.
then exploded after everyone
Oh
walked up
no
to
no no
it. And it's just like,
no! But people think that like people thought for like a couple like weeks they were like, oh, these are just fucking duds,
yeah, no, they
trash.
stick their ear up to it. They're like, oh, I don't hear anything. And then like,
They're like, I don't.
yeah, no,
Boom.
they were just getting bombarded and shit. And they
I would love to see like the first person they'd go up to it and they'd fucking throw a rock at it and they'd be like, oh,
oh,
it's guys, it's just a
it's
fucking
okay.
dud.
It's okay. Let's put it on a statue. Let's memorialize this as an
Oh,
undetonated thing.
bro,
Then they have a
that like
huge
remind.
like convention about it and a
Yeah,
huge memorial about it. You know, like the unexploded bomb, and they're all
and
surrounding
they're
it.
about to do the ribbon cutting
Exactly.
ceremony
You've got
for
the
it.
mayor there. You've got the fucking. You've got everybody. You've got everybody, and that's when it hits. Boom, dude. Oh my god. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it. No wonder it was
you
so
know what?
scary.
It'd be like have you played Fallout 3 or New Vegas?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen like the town of Megaton.
Oh god, I can't remember.
They basically worship a fucking nuke
Oh, yeah, and then you can
and
explode it.
base and then you get the choice to explode it or not explode it, but
Oh yeah. Well,
you
you always
if
explode it.
I'm of
Yeah.
course, I don't deal with with the
Yeah,
crazies.
no. If I can commit some genocide, like right before my eyes, I'm going to pursue that. You know, I'm a threat to society. Um, the FBI are knocking on my
Honestly,
door right now. Like I'm a threat.
yeah, I see the black Escalades pulling up right now in my driveway.
Dude, they wouldn't drive. Escalades are like that. Wait, what? Who is it? That's like, is that Chevy?
Bro, the Cadillac
Oh,
Escalade.
Cadillac. Yeah, that's Chevy, right?
Yeah.
Cadillac's.
No, Cadillac is its own
I don't know
brand.
my cars, man. The only cars I know is Toyota
Oh,
and
Yoda
Toyota.
gang.
Dude, I hold on. Right here, man. Toyota. I drive a Toyota 4Runner.
Ooh.
It's fucking amazing. One of the best cars
I'm
to ever have. It's got 260,000 miles on that B. I did take it to the shop recently just so I could get the tag redone.
Yeah.
The tag was out
Yeah.
3 years. Yeah, no. 2018. It is now. I don't know if you guys know. It's 2021.
20.
And it was
Nice.
3 years out. And I got a ticket for it a couple months ago. But like here in Texas, I don't know if it's different elsewhere. But like here in Texas, they only give you a ticket. Like you can keep driving and stuff, and it doesn't have any points accounted for it. It's kind of just like a go get this fixed.
Oh yeah.
So I ignored it for a couple more months, and then I was like, no, what, fuck it, I gotta get this shit done. and I take it to the shop. Cost me around $1,400. Two manifold catalytic
Yeah.
converters or something like that,
Nice.
and they get all
Yeah.
that shit done. $1,400 down the hole. It's whatever. I
Yeah.
take it to go get it inspected, and then it gets passed, obviously, because I spent $1,400. I mean, it better get fucking passed, you know, after that shit. And then I go get the tag. And for me, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get this tag out of the way so I'm not afraid of driving past cops, you know, and becoming a horrified driver, you know, mixing up a 18-year-old with a vehicle and an expired tag and being afraid of the cops at that point. It brings up some problems. So
Honestly, I'm just gonna say this is that I'm glad the cops around my area. Most of them, they're usually
they're Sigma
around
males? Are they
on
Sigma
about.
males?
Oh
Yeah, no,
yes,
they've
of
got that
course.
Sigma male.
So basically, they go around the community. So basically, almost all the cops that are on the force right
Uh-huh.
now fucking know me, and like I've I'm a pretty nice person, you know. At least that's what I want to
That's what
appear
a
as
Sigma
in work.
that's what a Sigma male would say, huh?
Of course, you have to appear nice, and then you know, in real life, you're a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, you know, I've been given off with like hella warnings. I probably have more warnings than actually. I've never received a ticket in my life,
How does
thankfully.
that wait, okay, so what do you get pulled over for?
Well, I've gotten pulled up. Well, one time it was like uh I was speeding hella. I'm
Like,
not
are
even
we
gonna
talking
lie.
25 miles over, 50
Oh,
miles
I'm
over?
talking 40 mi. I'm talking 100 in the 60 zone.
uh,
And I was like, yo. I have this really important job interview. I'm gonna be late. And they were like, well, we should probably give you a ticket. I was like, please, I'll never speed on this road again. And they were like,
you're just like,
I
oh,
don't
no,
know.
no, no, you know me. You know me. I'm one of the.
I was like, you know me. I work right over there. You know what? I'll hook you up with the employee discount if you let me off with a warning.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're just like, oh no,
Eh,
you know me, man. Like, this is a
yeah,
small town. I'm a
yeah.
nice guy.
Small town. I'm a nice
I
guy. I just really
I've
needed to
got good
go. You
vibes
know.
coming off me. It's you know,
I'm giving you them I'm sending the positive vibes
exactly.
to you, brother.
160 and a 60. I mean, like, I don't see the wrong here, officer. Like, I'm just gonna go. All right.
I thought my speedometer is
It's got a
a little
multiplier on it.
broken. You know, I had to duct tape the speedometer to work. So you know what? You should. I probably shouldn't even be driving, but it's fine.
You like
You know,
tinted
what am I supposed to do?
your
Walk around everywhere,
you tinted your speedometer. Like, instead of just your windows, you
bro?
just tint your speedometer. You're just like, officer, I couldn't see it. It's just, you know, it's a one way kind of thing. It's I can't see it, officer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Here's what you do. You just go and you buy like some of those like paint cans, like the mirror in a spray paint can. You just spray it over and you just go and you go, officer, I was doing my beauty makeup or any. I was doing I was doing a makeup tutorial for YouTube while I was driving and texting. You know, gets you out of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, I see. I see the you like have lipstick on and you're just like slathering lipstick on. You're like, officer, ah, officer, I know you're mad at me, but like, you know, I was doing my makeup for Instagram. Drop a little ooh woo in there for the cop, you know, just like grab his muscle a little bit, you know, rub his gun, his little Glock, you know, just like stick your,
Yeah,
you know, take your hands off the
just
wheel.
say you can. No. That's what you do. You go. Hey yo, is that a Glock
I
17,
know my
bro?
guns very
Damn.
well.
I would like to see that. I haven't owned a Glock before. You know, can I just feel it for a second? You know, you can unload the mag, empty the chamber. I don't care, man.
Yeah. I don't have a separate mag in my car, or like right here, like in
I
the
just
cup
I just
holder.
have a fucking 50-round Glock mag just
Yeah, no,
chilling in the fucking
you're
glove
prepared for
box.
this, all right? You've already got the lipstick. Like this is already premeditated. You know, you're already 3 steps ahead of this guy. You're just like, forget the context. All right, I was going 160. Just forget that context, right? Just let me see the gun, man. Like, I see these lips, man. These fucking bussin' ass lips.
I'll give you a kiss on your Glock.
Oh yeah,
Good luck.
I'll kiss your Glock, and then you grab the Glock, and you're just like, wow. You like make sure there's nothing in the chamber, and then you're like, oh, I dropped my lipstick. Hold on, and then you like reach in the cup holder. You're like, fuck you, officer. He's like, I'll show you, Sigma male, you fucking, and then you just shoot him. You know, you don't even finish your sentence there. That's how Sigma males do it. It always comes back to Sigma males. It really does.
If you're not a Sigma male, you need to become a Sigma male.
No, not anybody can just become as.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can't just become
Yeah,
one.
no.
You need to, first of all,
No.
you have to meet a certain
You need to be born as one. That's kind of how frank it is.
Oh, I got you. It's prestigious if you're a Sigma
Yeah,
male.
no, you know India with their hierarchy system or whatever that, like, you know, where it's just like
of course.
peasants, you know, middle class, clergy, and then like the, you know, the top people.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how it works.
Our hierarchy goes from simps. They're the lowest of the low. You don't even deserve to exist in society.
You know, how do you get out of, you know, that? You know, what do you have to do?
You don't. If you simp even once, it's over. You're stuck there forever.
Simp once.
Yeah, if you even simp once.
Yeah, no, even if it's gay, you know, even if it's a gay simp.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at a dude and you're like, damn, that guy's got some good buttocks, you know, no, you're done. You've fallen.
You're done. You're stuck in simp.
No, for every lifetime after you're
and
you're
then
stuck.
What would be above simps? Minorities?
No, those
Like,
go
what
below. No, I'm just kidding. No, let's get out of this. No. This is too much for me. Too much thinking. All right. Too much thinking.
Okay. Too much brain
I've been
power.
thinking a lot, right? And like I keep getting recommended these stupid YouTube videos. Well, they're not stupid.
Like,
they're really interesting. Okay, I'm getting to the point. All right, give me a second. All right, I gotta build it up a little bit. You know, I gotta, you know, bop it. Fucking like videos about the universe, and just like how ridiculous it is, and how expansive it is. Like, it's not even. It's weird to know that, like, I live my 9-to-5 life here. You know, I go to college, I go to work, I do homework, and I just masturbate and fucking watch YouTube all day, and come into socks. And I don't.
At least you're honest.
Exactly, but like, I don't acknowledge the nothingness that is beyond us. Like, you know, just a couple 1,000 miles up in the sky, there's the biggest, most nothing, literally nothing, it's just vacuum, that we can't even imagine. Like, people are like, oh, it's like this, think of it like this. You can't. No. Don't even try. Like, just give up. You know, those astronauts and those astronomers. Fuck it, man. All right, that's a bad career to get into. Because you can't think.
We don't even know what's all on Earth. Like,
well,
think about this for a second. Like, bro, I don't even know what kind of fucking creatures. Like, you think about this. There's creatures that can survive the pressure of fucking the Marianas Trench. Like, what the fuck is down there that can survive stronger than our fucking metals? Like, our metals get down there and it just fucking crushes them into like a can. Like, oh, you got this fancy ass submarine? Boop,
yeah, no, they're like that while they're down there, but like as soon as you reel them in,
Oh
they
yeah,
turn into.
it's like the fucking. It's the blobfish. Whenever the second you bring it up from that pressure, it
Yeah,
just
no, it
goes
just
fucking
turns into some very hot,
some
sexy
jello.
slug. Like have you seen
Ooh,
a picture of a blobfish like while it's
yeah,
still under like deep?
yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
actually
Of
it's not
course.
that ugly. It's actually kind of
No,
it's not cute, but like it's not the ugliest thing I've ever
but
seen.
it.
You know,
Yeah, definitely not.
um, there's some uglier things out there.
Oof.
Uh, I'm not gonna say anything. But there's some ugly things out there, and it's just like the depressurization.
Society is the ugliest
Yeah,
thing.
no, that's actually that's something I want to learn and like figure out is like how the fuck do they survive that shit and just like
Oh, yeah.
become like how that's benign to me.
Okay, I have a question
What?
for you. So let's say we reach the bottom of the Marianas
I think
Trench,
we
and
have.
you see a button
Yeah.
there, and it says reset
Uh-huh.
simulation. Do you hit yes?
Uh
Do you hit the button?
yeah. Duh.
Bro,
That's
imagine going down to the Marianas Trench and you just see a fucking button. It says reset simulation, and you fucking click it, and it fucking resets your entire life from day one.
and imagine
Think
this.
how fucking.
All right.
Uh huh.
What if you go to the bottom of Mariana's Trench, right?
Okay. Okay. Of course.
And Danny DeVito is right there. What would you do? Like if I was operating that machine that went down there, to be straight up, like because obviously you don't go in the water, like clothed, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of like a
Yeah,
little
of
naked,
course.
so you get to see his flabs and shit. Honestly, I think I would climax at that moment. Nah, I don't even need to put my hand on my dick. I will just immediately climax.
So I see Danny DeVito down there.
So yeah, no, we got to restart. We got to restart this hypothetical. Hypothetically, yeah, we see him down there. Okay, so what would you do?
Uh, Honestly, I'd be like, "Yo, what are you doing down here,
There's
bro?"
no mic on the thing. Sound doesn't
Oh,
travel.
oh, oh, of course. Well, I'd probably do the same as you. Just climax at the moment.
You go from so
And
hypothetically, if there were speakers on the thing, you'd be like, "Hey, you, what are you doing down here?"
yeah, exactly.
And then you would climax, or no? You would
Yeah,
just say that.
I'd have to wait for him to just say one word.
Just say one
You
word.
know?
He's just sitting down there in the deep, deep parts of the ocean. You're like, hey,
Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, that's how it
that
work.
that's how that works.
Yeah.
You know what?
And I can't explain how this works. Did I
Yeah,
hear?
no, you gotta be in that. Yeah, this isn't a hypothetical that can be explained. Like this is something you need to be in that spot. And
I need to be in the
you need to be
situation to
there.
fully understand
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
it, bro.
God damn, man. Sometimes I fucking hate hypotheticals. Like I hate when people are always like, "Oh,
Oh,
would you suck off your dad to save your mom, or would you you know, get fucked in the ass to save your mom?" And I'm just like,
it's
there's
like
no winning.
when is the situation gonna
Exactly.
happen?
When is this gonna happen? For number one, and for
Like
number two,
who is?
why? Like one of
Yeah,
there's
exact.
other options here.
Like literally, here's what I could do. If my mom's life is in danger, alrighty, I'm just gonna say this, and they say I have to put my dick up your ass. I'm gonna shoot them right in their head.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go, fuck no. You're fucking
But then
dead.
no, they always say this. They're always like, "Oh, but they've already got you at gunpoint, and you have no guns." And it's just like, "Oh, okay. Make sure to change the hypothetical after you've displayed it to me." They're making it
Alrighty,
harder
so
for me. They're restricting me.
yeah, and here's the thing is then I go, alrighty, so they have me at gunpoint. Why don't they just hold me for fucking ransom money at that point?
Well, no, because
Like,
they
why
they
aren't they
want to
hold?
watch you get fucked by your dad or you suck off your dad. You know.
why are they? What the fuck are they? Like, bro, you can't even post that to any of the sites. You're not gonna make any cash. What?
No,
What is the bet? Are
it's
you
just
just
for
gonna
their personal
blackmail me for the rest of my
pleasure,
life?
man. It's for their personal
Ugh,
pleasure. You know.
bro. If you like, oh my god, bro, you deserve to go in the ninth
You
layer of
think
hell.
that's weird? Have you not seen
Oh,
anything else like on the about anybody
I've
else?
seen some. Oh, I've seen some weird shit
And
on
you
the
think that's
internet,
weird?
and
I mean, to be straight up honest, like I've seen some
I
weirder
mean,
shit.
honestly, I've probably. I mean, honestly, all these sickos.
All these Sigma man.
Yeah. No.
These are
You enjoy
Omegas.
that. You are. Those guys are just.
They're
You
Zeltas.
enjoy that.
Yeah,
Zeltas.
bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
This is the new
Exactly.
hierarchy. It goes from A to Z.
Mm.
You got Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Zelta.
But isn't Sigma above everything?
Yeah, no, that's above everything,
Sigma
but that's
is.
different. That's like
Okay.
you know
Gotcha.
the Spanish
I got you.
language catalog thing. They've got the A with the
Oh yeah.
little thing on top of it.
Yeah.
It's not an
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
at that
I
point.
got you.
That's separate. Like that's what Sigma male is. It's an S with that little thing on top of it. It makes it above and beyond.
Gotcha.
It's next level.
No. It's like you just put a 1 in front of Sigma, so it's 1 Sigma, you know what I mean? So, like, you know how, like, in your computer files, how you go and you pop it up, how it always shows numbers at the top instead of the letters at the top? No, we're basically, it's like a file system,
So
you know
you're
what I
just
mean?
saying we're code in the web, you know? We're in the
Yeah, exactly. You know
matrix.
what? I think we're gonna prove ourselves. You know, what would you do? Alrighty.
Uh-huh.
So, you find out that we are actually living in a simulation.
Back to the
Alrighty. You
simulation.
get the
Restart the simulation
yeah.
of Mariana's Trench. Now we're back. Okay. No. Okay, yeah. This
No.
is
But
different.
you find out you find out you can change all your fucking stats.
Dude.
What do you change all your stats?
Oh, yeah. All my stats would go into agility and probably perception.
No. Think about this. We just have fucking God mode. I'd literally just go 100 across the board, just everything, just fucking change everything.
That defeats the purpose of the RPG hypothetically. No, you've got like 30 points you can spend. You're restarting your point basis.
Okay, fine.
Man,
Okay, fine.
you got to put all your points in perception and agility. And there's reasons.
Why do you say perception and agility? That's what
Perception.
I'm interested in.
Well, here's why. Right. So think about it.
Okay.
So if I had like max perception, right, and perception is like the ability to see things that are hard to see, to acknowledge things, to like, you know, see beyond what normal people could see, you know. You basically get like thermal vision, right, through walls and shit. That is why I would put all my points in perception. And agility
Alrighty.
is because if I get caught, I can run away real quick. And also agility is speed of things, right? So I can just fucking come and go, you know, and just like fucking bust a nut, you know, and just zip. And it probably feels the exact same. Like maybe that's why people are just like quick comers, right? You know, people are like, oh, I only last 5 seconds. Like, no, it's because they put all their points in agility, man. We put them on a track, bro. They're fucking speedy as all hell. And they could jump over those hurdles and stuff. Usain Bolt, man, all his points are in agility. Have you seen him? Fastest runner in the world.
He just fucking he just literally chose his stats at the beginning and he just put all of them into agility.
All of them into agility.
Trash.
Yeah, the rest are in trash, you know, is
just a fucking one.
Yeah, no, like one of the categories was which country are you a part of? You know, look it up. He's in the U.S. obviously. Should have been his number one choice. But he didn't.
So
he
here's the question. Okay. So you have this RPG
Wait, I'm not done yet. I'm
set up.
not done yet. Okay,
Alrighty,
he's
alrighty,
got all
alrighty.
this agility, right? And if that choreographs into coming quick and being fast, dude, he, oh my god, I want to be that guy. Like, have you seen those pornos where they just fucking keep coming? Like, how the fuck did they do that? Usain Bolt did. Like, dude, that's agility right there. That is why I would put my points in agility and perception.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Alrighty, so if we're talking, what skills would be on there? Like I know perception, agility,
What kind of question is that? You know.
intelligence. Like what skill? Like if and then you get to choose your country. Like how if we get 30 points at the start, how much does America cost to start?
Oh, no. Like, America is like how many points you have left. So I would put as many points as I could in agility and perception while keeping enough for America. To be quite frank, I don't know. I don't know. Like, let's say like 10 points,
Yeah.
right? 10 points in perception, 10 points in agility, 0 in
10 points to start in
intelligence.
America.
I mean, as you can tell, I've already got that covered.
Of course.
Yeah. What's the next one? Stealth.
It would. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Stealth.
walk around like a fucking with a trombone shoved up my ass. I'm always like just shitting my pants. You know.
You're playing some shitty music.
Yeah.
I had to do it. Like,
You just
trombone
had
up
to
your ass.
ruin my day. Is that what you just thought to yourself? You're just like, damn,
Yes,
I've
yes.
had this pun this entire podcast. Just ready. I was ready for this shit. I was ready to drop.
No,
this.
I wasn't even ready for that, and I was like,
Oh, that was
you know
off
what?
the top of
I
your
have
head.
to. Yeah,
That was
yeah.
what would that be? That would be speech. You had your speech
Yeah.
level 20, man. You had that shit
Nah,
on
my
top.
speech is fucking abysmal. I'm just gonna say this. Like my stats were
Dude,
fucking.
you can't have
It was
on
like-
the top head puns without speech. You got to put 5
I'm
points in
just gonna
speech,
say
5 points in intelligence.
I guess I'm like the jack of all trades, like master of none type.
Yeah, you
deal.
put
Like,
2
I have
points in everything. So you're like you're okay
Basically.
at everything, but you're not good at
And
anything.
then I started in the U.S. because I was like, man, why would I choose any other country? U.S. is obviously.
It's like Plague Inc. You're just like, oh, dude, start where it started. It's just like I choose COVID.
Yeah.
It's in China. It's like perfect.
Bro.
Like this is the real simulation. And then for some reason,
Yes.
like COVID-19, like you keep upgrading it and shit, and upgrading, and then it just all goes to Australia and Scandinavia and nowhere
Yeah.
else. And you're just like, why the fuck? How the fuck did this happen? You only upgraded mosquitoes, and then upgraded the mosquitoes to only be able to live in cold and hot. That's where it's at.
I was trying to ruin the world.
Yep. And then
I was trying to destroy Russia so I could get me one of those KN99s.
is that how that goes? You're just playing
I
Plague
mean,
Inc. You're just like, okay, I want to destroy this country first because then I can get my collection of
Exact.
what are those pop
Okay,
dolls?
think about
the
this.
little.
Oh
I
yeah.
want
the pop
my
figures.
pop figurines. I want to build up my collection. That's why I'm targeting Japan, is because Japan's going down. They've got a shitload of those, probably.
Yeah,
I don't
of
know.
course. Yeah, you just take out. Okay, so you take out.
Japan's right there.
Okay, so let me ask you. Alrighty,
Huh.
you're given a day on Earth by yourself. You're able to do whatever the fuck you want. You'll have zero consequences for whatever you do. What's the first thing you do? No people on Earth. Like
No
you really
people
can-
on Earth. Okay, well then it's not fun.
Well, why is it not fun?
Because to be quite frank, I was gonna go fuck James Charles if that was gonna be the scenario. Because like he's always looking for boys, but are boys looking for James Charles? That's the real question. Okay, and I would like to answer that with a big hard yes, like literally and figuratively. Just
So what if okay, let's say you can choose a couple people to stay on Earth. Alrighty? we'll change the scenario a little bit just for you.
Mhm.
Who do you want there other than James Charles?
Other than James Charles, um,
Yeah, you can choose anybody else.
you're just normal people would be like, oh, my family, you know, my mom, my
Yeah.
dad. Ugh, man, why you gotta make this so hard?
Well, I'm not a normal person. I'm just gonna say this. Like, honestly.
I mean, to be honest, like, I got a good answer for this. Someone, you know, John Wick from Fortnite. That would be my second pick.
Bro, I just picked Keanu Reeves, and I just have a conversation with him. No, you know how sick that would
just choose Keanu Reeves. It's just like, oh, just do whatever you want. I want to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
be?
He doesn't understand
really.
that he's the only person left. Like, he wouldn't want to have a conversation with you. All right.
I mean, shit.
He'd be like, dude, what's going on? Like, why are we the last people alive? And you're just like, listen, Wick,
And
it's
I'd be
me,
like, I don't know.
and it's you. And we've got to make babies, you know. It's time to start, man. That's what I would do. I would just keep John Wick, and I would just fucking impregnate him and turn out 30 kids and repopulate the earth, you know. New Adam and Eve right there. But instead it's John Wick and Iron Cow or Carson. You know, I wouldn't use my fake name. You know, I would use my real name, Carson. Man, and I'm here to turn you into my slave. So bend over. That I would lay him out in bed, spread his legs out. You know, perfect. No consent needed. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You know.
I guess there are no consequences.
Exactly. There are no consequences.
Bro, first thing I do, I just steal a plane. Why? I don't know. Why the hell not?
Oh yeah.
You know, you steal a plane, you steal a couple cars, you steal a couple guns, and guess what? You're happy.
That's it. You're just gonna.
I mean,
go.
I mean, really?
What do you do with the guns?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
like you can't show them off. You just kind of sit there and fiddle with your guns. You know, you just like grab a cleaning rod and you're just like shoving it in and out of the gun. You're like, damn.
I mean,
you like that shit, man. Oh fuck. The only person you're gonna satisfy is the gun and yourself. You know.
I mean, hey, you know.
That's all I need, man.
Sometimes I just need to satisfy myself.
Sometimes when I'm alone on Earth with a car and a couple guns, that's when I satisfy myself.
Exactly. I mean, hey, I have the private plane too.
And the private plane, yeah. I forgot you stole the plane. You know,
yeah,
go crash in Cambodia. You're just like, damn,
bro. Just think about this. Imagine you fucking steal a commercial airline and you fucking park it out on the fucking street. Like, what the fuck? Like, what would you? If you woke up tomorrow morning and you see a fucking commercial airline on your street, what the fuck would you do? Like, would you be like, what the hell is going on?
Well, first off, my street isn't that big per se, especially for a commercial airline to land. So I'm going to assume it was probably a terrorist attack, right? For number one, and like assume like what is the damage to my property? You know. That's all I care about.
So adult.
Yeah, no. And then I would grab my 22 caliber
bolt
action, you know, lever action fucking Winchester and fucking go out there and be like, "What? Who did this?" You know? That's a stupid hypothetical.
That would be, oh man. Fucking you pull out with your fucking Winchester and you're like, yo, what the hell is going on here? You broke my fucking windows.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all I'm worried about. My fucking windows, man. Oh my god. They're like the windows from like a church or something. You're just like, fuck, those were expensive, man. Am I gonna get
Bro,
insurance
if you
back for
ever
this
had
shit? Does
to,
my insurance
if you've
cover
ever seen
this?
the price on some windows, it's fucking insane.
Oh yeah, my
Like,
4 pane glass window is just absolutely just
oh,
astounding
bro, it
how
depends on
expensive it is.
I when it comes like there's normal glass sizes, but I feel like every house before I'd say like the 70s fucking doesn't have normal ass glass sizes for some
Yeah, no,
reason.
they've got those like
I guess those
square tiles that are like
oh yeah,
opaque
and
and you
it's
just
like
can't see out of them. So like, and they're
yeah.
always in the kitchen for some reason, or the restroom, but it's
Oh
mainly
yeah.
in the kitchen for some reason. And you're like doing
And then
dishes
when
and
you go
shit.
to change
No,
them,
no, no, no,
they're
no. You're
like,
doing
"Oh yeah, that's a
dishes and shit. You're
custom
just
window."
staring into the fog. You're just like, this is what my life has
Staring into the
become. This
fog.
is this is this is this is
This is
reality.
what society has made me do.
This is society's fault. My opaque squared windows. There's 30 squares. It's too much for me.
Bro, just blame it on fucking
Yeah, it's
society.
society's fault. All my problems. Yeah,
Society.
it's society, man. It's
You
my
know?
opaque windows. This is fucking ridiculous. Couldn't
Bro.
imagine. Question. So,
Uh-huh.
as working class citizens, me and you, right?
Of
What
course.
job do you have? Because I know you're always switching jobs and shit. Like, what job do you currently have? Like, you don't have to
Well,
be dead on and specific, but like, just like,
oh. I was trying to switch jobs, but fucking people didn't do their fucking jobs properly. So,
well,
uh
what does that mean? Go. I
basically
need some more detail on this now.
okay, so basically I applied for one
Mm-hmm.
job and they were like, "Oh yeah, we really need people." And I was like, "Cool." You know, they were talking about how much they needed people. I was like, "Okay, I have this shit in the bag. This is going to be easy.
They're just sitting
Cash
there.
money."
It's like tempting a dog. You're like, do you
Oh,
want to go
bro, they
outside?
had like
Do you want to go outside? And then you're just like, you just fucking go to your room, close the
so
door on that bitch, and just fall asleep.
so I fucking apply and then they call me like 2 days later
Uh-huh.
and they're like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna need you to just fill some things out in the store." I was like, "Fine, whatever. I could give a shit less. I guess I can do that." So I come in, I fill out all this damn paperwork that they have me fill out, and they're like, "Okay, well we'll call you in 2 weeks for an interview." I wait 2 weeks, and I call them back, and I'm like, "Yo, so I try and call the HR manager, and they're like, 'Oh yeah, our HR manager isn't in today.' I call the next day. Oh, So I was like, "Okay, is she on vacation?" And they were like, yes." And I was like, "Okay, fine. When does she come in?" "Monday." "Not in." Like, okay. Like, when is this fucking person in ever? I walk into the store and I'm like, "Yo, I literally can work on the spot right now. I'll fucking get the training and everything." And then they were like, "Well, we need to go over a couple more candidates." I was like, "My God, no, you do not."
Dude, she fell
I
behind,
know
man.
there's,
She got that COVID, out for 2 weeks.
it's literally like, bro, you literally have people in like three separate. You have all the department managers out here saying they're fucking begging for people, but no wonder your eyes can't get people
You're
'cause
not
you're not
doing
doing
anything. You
shit.
know what? Actually, I had the same thing happen to me. So,
That shit pisses me. Like, bro, just fire your fucking hire manager. Get them the fuck out of there. Hire someone
yeah.
new.
No, no. Okay, no.
Literally.
Companies that do their like hiring through HR and like it's like a separate company, not company, but like a separate like sector in their
Yeah.
company.
Mhm.
Same bullshit happened to me. Like dead on exactly. Like so for me, I was working at my old job, Outback Steakhouse, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I want to switch jobs. I'm ready to go. So I tried calling, like, well, obviously I was going to quit my job and then like try to go get a new one. So I sat there, called, and I was like, hey, Pluckers, which is where I wanted to go work. Hey, I'm looking for
Yeah.
a job. They're like, yeah, no, we're really looking for people, and we'd be more happy to hire you. You sound like a good guy, blah blah blah, and we'll get you situated. Just go on to the online thing and sign up for an application. I'm like, okay, good. I sign up for an application, get my application done, send it in. I hear nothing for like a week or two.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, this is nice. Okay, because after you turn in the application, they say they're gonna call you back,
Yeah.
and they never did for like a week and a half or so. And I was just like, okay, this is taking too long. So I called the manager at the other place, and I'm just like, hey, what's going on? Like, have you been able to look at it? I know you're looking for people, and he's just like, hey man, listen, this shit, we don't do this shit. I'm just like, wait, hold on, the place that's getting the place that's trying to look for employees isn't the one hiring. It's done through HR. So human resources goes through all of them and deals with them, and I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. That's a really fucking stupid way of doing it, and it makes no sense, but like, whatever. Okay, I'll just wait a little bit longer. I wait for another week or so, and I'm just like, God, like, I haven't got any calls or anything. And like, during this week, I was actually going into a trip to New York. So I went to New York, and like, I was in the airport for like 3 hours, and I just went to New York. And then like 5 days into my trip, because it's like a week-long trip, I look at my phone, and I'm like, what is this? And there's a voicemail. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I got a voicemail. And there was like 3 voicemails. So I started going through all of them. One of them was from HR Pluckers. Like, the day I was leaving, I was on the airplane with my phone off in airplane mode, and I got the call. Hey, we're ready. We would love to have a call with you. Blah blah blah. I'm just like, fuck. And that was like 5 days after, so I'm just like, shit, I lost my opportunity. I'm like, great, this is great. So I call them back. I'm like, hello, and then they're like, this is the voicemail. I'm like, fuck. Like, the voicemail thing comes through, so I'm just like, okay, great, I'll just call another time. So I come back from my trip, and I get home. I wake up in the next morning, and I call back, and I called the managers, or the managers at the Pluckers, and I'm just like, hey, I got a call from HR, and I continued calling this HR number that called me, and it then never picked up, and even though they were technically open, the HR. And the guy was just like, oh, we've had some employment changing, our employees running around, it's just one of those things, just keep trying. I'm just like, oh my God. And this is like 3-4 weeks now. I have been spending a month on this. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll do it again. So I start calling the HR and like the corporate office, which is like downtown Austin, funny enough. And I don't get nobody picks up. And I call 3 days in a row, like 5 times every day. And I'm just like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Cause like I keep calling. And like they do this thing where it's different categories. So you click one for this HR, this one. I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to get a number. Nobody's answering. Now, even though it's open, it was like Monday at 6, Monday at 8, Monday at 10, 12, like at 1, 3. That's when I would call. And I'm just like, nobody's picking up. What kind of fucking joke is this? So I call the manager back again, and I'm just like, hey, they're not picking up. I know you're really looking for hirees. I know you really want me. And he's like, yeah, we really need you. And I'll put in a call for HR. So he said, I'll put in a call for HR if you can't get in contact with them in the next day or so. I'm just like, dude, I've been spending a month on this. I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it. Next day, I call again. No, I get called back, actually. I miss it again because I'm fucking asleep because I just worked a double the previous night. And I'm just like, great. There it goes again. And I tried calling back the number. It's like, hey, this is the voicemail box. It's Jerry Seinfeld. I'm just, call back when you get the chance. I'm just like, this is great. And it went to voicemail like 3 more times. And after that, I was just like, fuck it. I'm not working here. HR's ruined the hiring process. Like, that was the most waste of my time that I've ever spent ever. And
bro, so
it's ridiculous.
It's fucking ridiculous that like they go and they literally do that shit, and then they're like, oh, and then they fucking wonder why they need people. It's like I can't understand why you like. I understand like we're in like a labor shortage right
Mm.
now, but then there's companies like that doing that shit. It's like um I can understand why there's a labor shortage there.
Yeah, no, they make it so difficult to get hired, and I bet you those managers
Oh
are
yeah.
just fucking fuming. They're just like, dude,
Oh,
we can't
I
do
bet they're
anything.
fucking
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess he didn't technically try, but I bet you HR is just like, why are you calling us? We're doing our job here. It's just like, dude, you guys
Oh,
work from like 9 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, you guys aren't doing shit.
here's the thing. HR is supposed to be for
Human
when you're
resources and like,
actually an employee, not when you're trying to get
yeah,
hired.
no, it's not the same thing. And like, what if HR
Yeah.
hires a bad person and like, what's the fucking place that they
Yeah,
get hired for?
exactly.
What are they supposed to do? They're just like, oh, great, like, we can't afford to get rid of this guy. Now we're just stuck with this piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is great. Glad I had the chance to do this, because like they do the interview through HR as well. Like the
Uh-huh.
literally the place you go work has nothing to do with it. They just take
That's
you
so
and they
stupid.
take charge of you, and that's it. And they train you
Yeah.
and shit. But HR is the
Uh,
one that hires you. They fucking take the interview. They see if you're worthy enough, even though
mm,
they're desperate. So I don't even know why that's a thing. And
yeah.
it's just this huge long out process of just bullshit. And then I go after like
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I take 3 weeks of just like, okay, this was exhausting. I put so much time in this, it's depressing now. And then I just work my old job out back for like 2 more months.
Yeah.
And then I go get a new job. And I go in for the interview because I just call and I'm like, hey, can I get an interview? And they're like, yeah, sure. Like, we need people. And that sounds good. I
Yeah.
walk in and the lady asked me like 5 questions. She's like, that's the best answer I've ever heard to a question. And I say something like, I sweeten her up.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, you're hired. I'm just like, oh, okay, that was that easy. It's just like, dude, why do you have to make the process so annoying and
Oh.
benign? And then switch to that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess if you're just like absolutely booked and you got no open positions, maybe that's a way to do it. And I guess it gets some pressure off of the main company so they can focus on other things. But
But
when it comes to just
you
hiring
should
a
have a dedicated shit for that.
exactly, but when it
Not
comes to hiring a server, you don't need that entire thing. Like that's for
yeah.
hiring like high class people, like real estate and
Yeah.
engineering positions. Like that's a job where you would need a fucking what's the word? What's a like a
Actual
yeah,
credentials.
credentials. What's that stupid paper they always ask for? They're just like, oh, okay,
A
resume,
diploma.
a resume.
Oh.
They want a diploma. No, they places that want your resume is places where that should
Uh-huh.
happen. But like places,
Yeah.
if you go get a server position or a food runner position or like a retail position, you don't need a fucking resume to get that job. Even before COVID,
Yeah.
you didn't need a resume, but especially now, dude, they are
Oh
literally
yeah.
jerking people off to come in and work for them. Like,
Oh.
it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Employees have like that super advantage right now as like an employee.
Yeah.
It's kind of
No,
nice.
so basically, the job I'm working right now, basically, uh, my hiring manager, he, or whatever the hell, we had like this new store manager, and he's one of those corporate suck up, follow all the rules type
Mm-hmm.
guy.
You always got
The
that one.
fucking worst. I fucking hate those people. They make me.
Those
Ugh.
motherfuckers.
So basically, so this guy, he goes, oh yeah. So I was like, yo, I'm willing to work some more hours, get a little more pay. And he was like, oh yeah, 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 of course. Let's have a little negotiation. And he was like, so this is literally what he tells me. I'm like, okay, so I can work 30, 34 hours. And he was like, oh well, we can't put you on full time benefits. I went, yo, yo, yo. I'm gonna need those full-time benefits. You know,
I'm gonna need those.
I,
That dental. Have you seen
fucking
my teeth?
that. Yeah, my teeth are fucked. Like literally, I literally have a cavity right now, and
Oh, you got
dentists
one
fucking
cavity? Oh
expensive.
my god.
Oh, bro, I'm having more issues with my teeth.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
no.
tell it.
My teeth got fucked up. Like I've had like
Oh,
9 cavities at once, and I had to get all
uh
my.
huh.
That's a whole nother story, man. Like my
Yeah.
dentist experience
So,
is fucked.
literally, he's like, well, if we're gonna consider you as a full-time employee, uh, if we call you, we absolutely need you to come in. And I was like, you really expect me to? And then he's like, and I was like, well, how much of a pay increase are you willing to give me? He's like, I'll give you $1 more.
Dude, that's
I was literally
busting.
about to, I was literally about to go, my guy, I can literally walk into Target right now. They'll fucking hire my ass free of charge and give me
Free of
$15.
charge. You had to
Huh?
pay $20 for that interview. You're just like, fuck. Nah, I needed
Nah.
this.
And so then he goes, wait. We have a department you can work in. And I was like, that makes $15 an hour. I was like, oh, thank God, finally. So now I'm gonna be working gun bar,
Yeah.
which are basically all the
Oh.
guns, making $15 an hour, doing shit that actually is worth my time instead of dealing with like, and I can fucking say no to people.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like if you're being sketch as fuck, I'm gonna deny your ass a gun.
You like
I
that? You
always
like
get
that
like,
authority? You know? You're just like,
I like
damn.
I, bro. I've seen some hood rat people in my store though. I'm not even lying with you. Like some real hood rat shit.
You watch them walk in, dude, and you're just
Oh,
like, you know
bro,
what? No, no. You're like profiling them. You're denying them service.
no, no. So here's the thing: is there's people we know in our store, and I'd say like 6 out of like 18 have been caught by the police. Thank fuck, and been given trespasser charges. These suckers walk in, and they come in walking with a duffel bag. It's always empty, but it's got like, those like, I know what they do out here. I know what the games they're playing. So, those like bubble wrap type deals, like the big ones that you can put in like a duffel bag that make it look like it has more shit
Yeah,
in it.
just a
So, I
filler.
know they're playing these games because basically every single time that duffel bag is completely zipped shut when they walk in. Then when they're walking out, there's always a piece of clothing hanging out, and I'm like, and I literally tell someone this, and they're like, "Oh, well, we can't do anything about it." Bro, I would literally just love to fucking just tackle one of these fucking shoplifters
I wanna express
that
my
I know.
authority on this bitch. My 15 an hour
Yeah.
dollar job. I can't wait to just fucking pound this bitch.
Oh, bro, I fucking, here's the thing about it, is, if you were stealing food, I'd consider it more of like a gray
Oh,
area,
you're a moral kickasser, you know? You're just like, oh, you're stealing
I'm
food?
not I'm not completely immoral. Like, I understand how it goes. Life's tough out here. But when you're stealing like like if you were stealing some fucking cheap ass t-shirts, who could give a fuck? But they're out here like stealing like $50 Nike hoodies. Like, bro, no. Fuck out of here. Get out of here. You don't need that.
Dude, what
I
if
know you
they
don't.
are stealing the hoodies to go buy food, you know? It's just like, what it.
I mean, really, in reality, I know what goes on. I know where the drug dealers
I
on.
know. I can see through their skulls, man. I know what they're thinking.
Bro, I know the drug dealers around here, and I
Wait, hold on. How do we get to
suss them out.
drug dealers? What? I thought you were working a gun
Oh,
store.
bro, how do you think you're fucking getting that? How do you think you think they're stealing for food? Funny as fuck.
Oh no, that was just a
Nah.
hypothetical. Like obviously they're
Oh
stealing for
no.
that good crack, you know. That
Oh,
fucking
bro, there's there's a guy who always walks in. I'm not even fucking with you when I'm saying this.
Mhm.
This guy walks in, and whenever he goes to pay for his shit, it's just literally just and it's just a rolled up thing of 20s or 20s and hundreds. No ones, no nothing.
I think he should
Like
just
just
come in
20s.
to be less suspicious and just pay with like quarters and just slowly count them in front of you.
You know what?
Just take it, man.
Here's
Just
the other.
take the thing.
No, here's the other thing. He never buys like anything that's even close to that price range. He always is buying like a fucking soda, and he's like, "Yo, can you break this 100?"
I need change, man.
Like
This
I was
crack ain't cheap.
like this guy walks in the morning. He fucking comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, would you be able to split that
Well, you work at a
100?"
gun store, right?
Well, I work at it's basically like a sporting store.
They come people
Dick's.
people come into a sporting store and they ask you to break some change. Like that's all they come in for, or just buy a soda.
They buy a soda and they're like, "Oh yeah, can you break it into the?" And I'm like, "Yo, the store literally just opened like 5 minutes ago. These stores don't even have like these stores have like $200. I'm not giving you fucking 51s.
He's just
Sorry,
sitting there.
buddy.
He's like, man, I need at least 5 ones. Give me a couple fives, you know, like a couple tens.
Yeah, like bro, we just opened, and
He's coming in there to drain you clean every day. He knows. He knows.
yeah, he fucking knows how to play. And one of the managers just didn't want to deal with his ass because he was like, "Yo, bro, is this is a real estate? Like what? Like this man was going on a rant about some shit, and he was like, "Oh well, you guys are so broke that you can't break my change."
This is a real establishment, sir. Are we?
I was like,
We're a sporting goods store.
what kind of stupid bullshit are you spewing out of your mouth? Also, so I had one customer come in, and he was gonna buy a gun, and he's like, and basically he's all cash, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't want the government tracking my purchases." Like, bro, you literally filled out a form with the ATF. Like, what kind of stupidness is this?
You know what?
Like, oh no, my credit cards company is going to see I bought something from a sporting store, and they'll have no idea what I bought.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of
Like-
get that though. Like with the, I don't want the government tracking my shit. Like, I like spending, I like spending cash just so like I don't know. Well, for me, it's just so my dad has access to my bank shit. I just don't want him to like seeing some of the shit I buy.
Oh.
Like, so I'm just like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
spend a couple bucks in cash because he always like
Yeah,
judges me for buying something. He's like, did you
Oh.
buy a sandwich from Subway?
Oh, here's the
that's
thing.
benign.
So I bought a couple guns, and you know my 4 guns.
Oh yeah.
And basically, like, I basically when I brought the first one home, they're like, okay, well, you know, I was like, well, now I'm gonna buy a shotgun, and they're like, well, why do you need that? I went,
Because I want it.
exactly. Here's the thing: when people go, oh, well, why do you need? Okay, when people say that, I want to go to them and I want to say, okay, well, eventually you're going to die and you're going to rot in the ground. Your life is meaningless. Your life will mean nothing. You
You're
will
a
never
piece
be
of
famous.
shit.
You will never do anything successful. So what do you have to say about me purchasing anything? What do you have to say? Your life is so meaningless that you're going to judge me on a purchase that I made? You know what? Well, let's take a look at your bank
Let's take a
account.
look. You bought a vibrator? Why don't you need
Oh,
that?
oh! You bought a soda from Petromart?
Anal
Oh my
beads?
fucking God.
That's ridiculous.
Your Amazon account? Let's take Amazon Prime. Oh my lord!
I like
Get
yeah,
out
I
of
know.
my
I like
face.
you're just like normal purchases or irregular purchases like Amazon and a soda. I'm going over here like fucking lube, anal beads, dildo. Yeah, no, I needed that. You know, I've got a crippling disease. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like Here's the thing: is when people go and they judge you on your purchases. Like, why do you care? Why do you care so much about what
That's
I
why I
buy?
respect
Why doesn't?
Mormons. Mormons are pretty fucking bonkers for that shit. You know, they buy what they need. You know, and they have some sick ass beards, and they just fucking have horses and ox and shit, and that's kind of badass.
Yeah. So like, it's just like so stupid when like I hate people who they just care what you buy more than what they buy.
Mm.
It's like, you know, what if I do go out tomorrow and I fucking buy a whole lot of guns? What does it matter to you?
What do you care?
I enjoy them. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing:
30 guns, 30
is I
dildos, same thing. Same thing.
exactly, you know. And honestly, they can make fun of it all day, but I enjoy shooting my guns.
I
I
I
enjoy going
enjoy
to the
this.
shooting range.
It's
Oh,
profusely good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I just thought of this. Have you seen the commercials for Dune? Like the new movie coming out?
What's it?
Dune? Like Dune?
Dune?
Are you
No, I haven't
shitting
even
me?
heard of that.
Oh my god.
No.
You fucking
Am I stupid?
uncultured piece of shit. It's a new movie with like fuck, I don't know the actor's name. They're like young hot actors, you know. They're over the age, but they're
Yeah.
really like good actors, and it's a movie about like this space, like, or well, intergalactic like space war with this planet, and it's a
Uh,
sand planet, and it's like it's got this like big rectum worm, and its like mouth looks like a dude. It's fucking. It's great. It looks great. Like I was caught by the worm's big gaping mouth with all the teeth, man. Dude, you gotta see it. It's coming out this
Alrighty.
Friday, dude. I'm so fucking
Okay, I'll
excited.
take a look.
I'm so excited.
I'll
I
take
gotta
a
see
look
it.
at that.
But yeah, no,
Uh,
it's really neat, and they've got some amazing photography so far. Or cinematography, my bad. Um,
yeah.
it's a beautiful looking movie. I am very excited
Yeah.
for it. I cannot wait.
I'm surprised I haven't
And
heard about
also
that.
another movie I
That sounds
saw
just like
was
me.
the Last Duel. Um, and it was a movie about like some old medieval story of some lady who said she got raped, and they were like showing all the sides of the story and stuff. I didn't get to finish it.
Oh.
I went with my girlfriend. She didn't like it.
Uh,
You know, she was just like, fuck this movie. And she walked out, and I felt guilty, so I followed her. So I didn't get to finish it. I mean, like, I kind of got the premise, and
Yeah.
the reason she walked out is because, I mean, it's, you know, it's not weird or anything, but, you know, there was just a lot of rape.
Yeah.
Like very excessive amount of rape, like 5 times to be exact. It's shown of the same scene because it like repeats it from different points of views.
Oh.
And it's quite
Graphic.
yeah, it's go graphic's not a way to put it, but you know, you see the ass cheeks getting, you know, you see that pressure. From Kylo Ren is actually the guy who rapes the woman.
Oh
And
my.
Kylo Ren, I honestly, I would love to get raped by Kylo Ren, but yeah, no, there is some on action there. It's a lot of, you know,
A lot of stuff
yeah, no,
going
and he
on.
like chases the girl around. And he's like, "There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna catch you. This is gonna happen." And it's just like, oh, it's like this is
Bro.
this is nice. Girlfriend
This
didn't
is
approve though. Girlfriend did not approve. It was girlfriend not approved.
Yeah. I feel like that probably wouldn't be a movie approved by
Yeah, I
a
didn't
lot
know
of
what I was walking
Americans.
into. I was just.
I feel like I'd walk in and I'd be expecting something a little different from what you're describing,
It was
just
a
a
very
little
well
bit.
made movie. And there were some good
It
actors in
sounds like
there,
it's so nice.
some great cinematography as well, some
I
good
feel like I
storytelling.
haven't been to the movies in like a hot second. Like, when was the like? I actually really liked the movie theaters. I feel like you just don't
Oh, I liked going to
go.
the movies. It was a good
Yeah.
old fashioned thing to do back in the day. Now I watch Netflix. No, I still go to the movies a lot. I haven't been able to do it a lot
Yeah.
recently because I'm just fucking busy
Yeah.
as fuck, with
Yeah.
work,
Exactly.
college, and like all that shit, and girlfriend. But it's good. I love my movies. I'm a movie fiend, man.
Oh man.
Shit drives me
I
nuts.
I
Makes me come. I
I
mean,
enjoy some
Coom.
movies.
Fuck no, it feels good. It feels good. I love seeing some good movies, man. Shit's buzzing. But yeah, no, that was the last movie I saw, and I'm excited to see Dune.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
So literally, I went on TikTok. Bro, I saw your one.
Oh, my TikTok.
What? Yeah, the was it the aspirin?
Oh, the aspirin.
Bro, bro, and then I saw your mom's text messages that you linked.
Yeah, no, I post that video. Okay, just for context, I'll put it in the description, I guess. It's
Okay.
it's a video, and I was just sitting here reading the same old book like I always do, and I was just like, "Fuck it, let me just think of something funny." And I like a shitload of these mechanical pencils. Like I bought like 30 of them, and I took the erasers
Uh-huh.
out, and then I just took this aspirin bottle
Uh-huh.
and unfilled it and put a shitload of little mechanical erasers in there.
Mechanical
And I
presence.
was like, you know
Uh-huh.
what? All those amazing trends of
Perfect
Tide
TikTok
Pods
trends.
and stuff. It's my turn. It's fucking my turn. So I act like I swallow it off. Like that's pretty much the entirety
Yeah.
of the TikTok. And I'm just like, I'm starting a new
And then
trend. Here we go.
what's the backstory about your mom
So
texting you
yeah,
about that
yeah, no.
video?
I post that, and I think in my I accidentally posted on my no I didn't accidentally I posted on my Snapchat. I didn't really think about it. I did it really late at night.
Ooh,
But I think my mom follows me on Snapchat for some reason. I didn't even know she uses
yikes.
it. But that might be it, or she actually just like I think my older brother might have showed my mom. And
Oh, yikes.
yeah, I get a text message from my mom. Here, I can read it. And basically, she's just like, oh, take down that video on TikTok about the aspirin. I'm like, no. No,
People
yeah,
love
no,
that video.
I'm TikTok
Thousands of
famous.
likes.
I can't. This is what it says. It says, Carson, take that TikTok video about the aspirin off now. Not funny. If you did take that many, that's probably why you threw up. And like to have context for that and why she said that is because yesterday
Uh-huh.
night I fucking just woke up and vomited profusely in my bathroom for like 2 hours. Fucking fantastic night,
Oof.
by the way. And I'm pretty sure it's
Yikes.
because I went to fucking Wendy's. So
Oof.
guy was sticking his finger up his fucking asshole and got some of his turd curds all over my shit. So I swallowed that, and my stomach did not approve. And she, I guess, thought I'd actually swallowed the aspirin, and that's why I
Bro.
threw up. I say it wasn't real. I used erasers from mechanical pencils, and she was like, "I know, but don't like it. It wasn't funny." It's just like, oh shit, it, like not funny. Didn't laugh. I'm like, oh shit. She didn't like it, and then she said, "Take
Oh
it
no,
down now. Love you." And then she puts like a little smiley face with hearts on it. I'm just like,
Oh
oh.
no, my mom told me to
It's
take
not
down
mom
my
approved.
TikTok
Yeah,
trend.
it's not mom approved. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is not mom approved. Thumbs down. And
And you know what? We love it, not
yeah.
mom approved.
So yeah, that
Bro.
happened, and
Uh,
She thought I actually
That's
took it
funny.
all, and
Oh
you
my
know,
god.
that's why
She
I
actually
vomited.
thought you took it.
So yeah, that was the thing. It was funny. And then I
Yeah.
continued to take a screenshot of it and post it on TikTok, and then played the Peppa Pig theme song with Mama Pig.
Yeah, bro. I heard like part of the music, and I was like, oh god, turn this
Turn
off.
this off. It's too good. This shit bumping. Yeah, no, that's what happened with
This
that.
shit busted.
You know, God, I've heard people say that unironically while serving. It is ridiculous.
Oh no, bro.
It's so
People.
nasty.
Oh my god. I saw someone the other day. So this kid. It was a couple weeks ago. This kid walks into the checkout line, and he goes, "Dad, McDonald's is fucking bussin'," and I went, "Oh
He's
no."
like, I hope he's joking. I hope he's joking.
And then the dad goes, "I don't care if McDonald's is busing," and I went, "Oh no,
Oh
no,
God,
don't."
it's a family
I
phrase.
went, "Don't." I went, "Oh no, don't ever, don't." If you're over the age of like 30, don't say fucking slang. Just do not.
You fucking like pull
Like
the
I promise.
shotgun out the corner, like your little counter. You're just like,
Bro.
you're like, dude, don't do it. And he's like, that's not
Bro,
busing.
and
you fucking blow a hole right through his skull.
pull out fucking 244 Magnum
No,
Desert
it's gotta
Eagles,
be a shotgun,
and I go,
man. It's got
it's
yeah,
gotta
it's
be
got
a
that
shotgun.
spread damage, you know.
Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
no.
My bad. My bad.
Shove it down his
I
throat.
pull out the
you know, point it up a little
I
bit.
fucking and I go, don't use that fucking word ever again.
He's like,
don't use slang.
This isn't busing. And it just turns into mush, man. I listen, officer. You know me. You know me, officer. All right, just let me off the hook this time. You know,
I was just painting the store a little more red. I thought it needed a little
I
more
was
red.
just taking care of business. He was saying bussin'. Like I cannot accept that. That is not allowed in this store.
Bro, imagine the judge letting you off the hook. There,
No,
it's
it doesn't.
Like,
It doesn't
he
even
was
go to
in
court. It just stays. He's like, I'll let you off with a warning. It's like, fuck yes, yes,
Yes. Classic.
Oh, thank God. Oof. Got away with that one. Got away with that one.
Got away with it.
It's like
Get out of jail free card, baby.
And you're just like, oh, sweet, yeah. This one was easy.
Yeah.
What's next?
Bro, I would just love to just see people, like, just fucking go around, and I would love to see what it would be like just to live in fucking Wild West times. Like, think about this. If you piss someone off in fucking Wild West times, they fucking challenge you to a duel. One of you is ending up in a fucking coffin.
Listen, man, we've got modern times, Western times. I don't know if you've noticed. Have you ever heard the term duel? And then they like pull out the cards and just,
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my Imagine Dragon. Watch out! And he's like, dude, shut up. You've got brain damage. Don't talk to me.
My webcam died.
It's whatever.
It's fine.
We'll just throw away all your footage. It's okay. We'll just use the audio.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Replace you with some big burly man, some fucking Sigma male. We will. Or a chicken nugget. I think a chicken nugget might be best.
Okay, I mean, I have like 90% of the footage, so it should be fine.
You got a shit webcam though.
Hey, you know what? It's better than nothing.
Yeah, no, it's just you're sitting there and it's just like the VHS line shit, and it's like 2 frames a second. You're just like, this is a great camera. Like this is top of the line. Like I don't know what you're complaining about. At least I've got something. And it's just like just that's that's peak performance right there. To be quite frank, I don't know.
Let me tell you, if I could, I would do worse. But,
I would do worse. All right. I remember those video cameras from the 1800s. I've got one of those.
You know those video cameras that took 18 hours to get the picture rolling?
You get the film,
and then
you just like roll it.
And then you get the film, and it's just, and you fucking have that little eye twitch, and you're like, now I gotta sit here for another 18 hours.
You're like streaming with it, and it's just like super fucking slow because you have to render each photo thing, and then you accidentally do like a nip slip or something, or show your cock by accident, and you're just like, fuck, man, this is gonna be up here for 30 minutes. You're just like, shit. It's just, damn.
Just your ass.
Little
nips.
A little like half the nip, and you're just like, fuck, dude. I'm getting banned for this one, Gotta delete the VOD.
Bro. Oh no.
This footage is a waste. It's a waste.
Bro. It's trash. I'm gonna delete the VOD immediately. This VOD will not go up.
This is banned footage.
This is illegal footage to have. If you have it, I will literally delete your computer.
Yeah.
From existence.
Alrighty. Well, I think it's been long enough. I think we got the point across. It's been about an hour and a half.
I thought we were only doing it for 34 minutes.
Hey man,
that's fine.
Listen.
People love it.
We've got a call. A coming call. Call a coming. A coming call calling us coming. A coming call. So we gotta deliver what is needed. So it's 5:40 in the morning.
Love it.
I've got a shitload of pages I gotta read, and
it's fine.
But it's been a pleasure.
We'll do the podcast on the Tuesday night again.
Every Tuesday? I don't know about that one.
Every Tuesday. Come on, man.
We'll see. Otherwise,
I gotta find someone else to co-host.
Excuse me. I'm the host. All right. I would just find somebody else to co-host for me. Yeah. No.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm allowed to bring guests on the show.
Oh yeah. Bring all these guests in. Yeah. Who even said you're the I'm the co-host and the host. All right, I bring my guests in. This is my channel now. All right, I'm the funny one. All right, I'm the one making all these.
You're the captain
these
now?
Racist jokes. I'm a Sigma male. You can't beat that.
What do you mean? We're both Sigma males out here.
Reincarnation of Hitler. Okay, we'll end it there. All right, thanks for watching.